What's up, Gemini? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead, starting August 25th, 2025. Gemini, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. The deck I am using, of course, will be listed in the description box. Not reading reversals. Just going to cleanse the energies here from doing Taurus's message for the week. And now we're going to see what is the potential energy surrounding you, Gemini, for this upcoming week. What are the messages here for Gemini? What can Gemini expect during this week's energy? Oops. Okay. All right, let's give it a cut, Gemini, and begin your messages. And we're going to start off with the first card for you energetically. We have the Two of Swords, okay? Feeling like you're at a crossroad here. Of course, the Two of Swords for me is always my same-sex loving energy. It's just something I come up with. Having to make a choice, though, there may be two things that you have to deal with this week and then narrow that choice down to one. Could be that you're out and about traveling and then, there's some sort of road construction going on here, and then you get rerouted to go a different way. Minor source of anxiety, and like I said, feeling like you're at a crossroad and you have to make a decision about something that may be approaching you this week, okay? Following the Two of Swords, now we got one of the big money cards here. This is the Nine of Diamonds, Nine of Pentacles. So this is some sort of recognition or reward that may be coming your way, and that recognition could be coming straight from your employer. This is usually the card that shows up here that you are definitely deserving of some energy that you worked hard for, whether or not it was directly involving your employment or something outside of your employment. It still comes forward to say that there is something that you are going to be recognized for because you worked hard to achieve or to earn this energy here. This could be substantial pay raises, promotions, bonus monies. Again, this is one of my financial independent cards. So either you're striving to be or you are ready, independent financially. Okay. I also regard the Nine of Pentacles as spending and splurging. So if you have access to this type of money and you want to treat yourself or treat others, you're supposed to go ahead and do that because you're not to feel guilty about it, because this card always, again, comes through to show you that you are deserving of something that you worked hard for. Also, the Nine of Pentacles could be spread out just like almost the Seven of Pentacles, but it's not. It's the Nine of Pentacles into other areas of your life in terms of opening up opportunities for you, and doesn't always have to relate to money, Gemini. So always be on the lookout for anything opportunistic this week. Following the Nine of Pentacles, now we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is the card of surprises and happiness, news that comes in very, very fast for you. It may put a smile on your face. I regard this Ace of Wands as the initializer. So you being the initializer, starting something, beginning something, definitely the beginning stages of some new passionate event or situation. It could be a new relationship, could be a creative or creative pursuit or a hobby. I'm sorry. But it could be something that rushes in this week, definitely following the big money card. So that could be something that is significant for you guys. Maybe someone hears about a promotion. Maybe someone hears about a job offer, gets some bonus money, or, some sort of, large payout or pay increase. All right, following the Ace of Wands here, now we have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is simply no drama week for you, Gemini. Whenever it's drawn, I just read it as such that, whatever you may have dealt with in your recent past, you ain't dealing with it this week. So you have your back always to the energy here. You're moving forward with no drama. Up next now, we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, some of my twins are going to be extremely busy doing the things that they need to do this week. The Ten of Wands always comes in to assist you, to help you do whatever's on your plate or whatever is not on your plate, and carry it through, okay? So some of you are going to be busy. And the busyness could be work-related things, that you do for yourself, things that you're doing for others. Following that, we have the Six of Cups going down memory lane, feeling nostalgic this week. Could be, when it comes to nostalgia, could be childhood memories, could be anything linked to your past, bringing up good times, good emotions. Also, the Six of Cups could also be for any Gemini who may be, specifically memorializing someone that they were close to or someone that you knew. The dates that I assigned to it is August 25th to possibly the 22nd or 23rd, involving their passing date or their birth date. Six of Cups also, too, being that it's an even number of cups emotionally. What you put out there this week, Gemini, is what you're going to get back in return. And people who are, still living around you, but you may not have seen them in a long period of time. That energy involves family members, friends, maybe somebody that you were linked with romantically in your past. Whenever the Six of Cups shows up in the spread, there's a potential of them reaching out to you, connecting with you, because they want to connect with you because they're thinking of the moments and the times that you spent with them, okay? So don't be too surprised if you hear from somebody that you didn't hear from in a long period of time. Following the Six of Cups, now we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles here is four diamonds, represents still a small pay raise coming in, but you may be holding on to something that needs to be released and let go. Saving up for something greater, right? Four of Pentacles. Following the Four of Pentacles here, now we have the Jokers here. I finally found there's two Jokers in this deck. I drew one in another video. Here they are. So I wanted to get them out of there, but now we got them. So I'm just going to throw another card here for you and replace that. And with that, we have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands here, Gemini, again, means traveling, victory and success. If you are traveling, you're going to be safe to and from. Cross mirrors over there to the Two of Swords. So maybe it's some sort of choice for Gemini when it comes to a choice to travel to two different places. But you have to choose just one. All right. On top of the Ten of Wands here, now we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is that internal pull, external energy that you may be dealing with. On the external side, it could be people who are, trying to mess with your headspace. Don't allow these energies to do that, because it could be that there's something that you hold or possess that they're envious of. And then it could be that there's something else going on here that you're struggling with in terms of having to make a choice or a decision. I always regard the Five of Swords, any fives that show up, as just minor temporary energy that may express itself. But I don't feel that you'll have any difficulties with this Five of Swords in your spread. On top of the Six of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, when it comes to actions or decisions here, we already got the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords. Always follow through. Gemini, no matter what, always follow through. This is the card of standing your ground, okay? If you follow through in terms of what your intentions are about or going to be about this week, then you shouldn't have any problems. This is a card of regret if you don't. Following the Seven of Wands, now we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is of rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, replenishment. We already have the Six of Wands here in terms of anyone who may be planning a future trip. So you may be planning a future trip and may execute this trip during this week's time. It doesn't necessarily have to be this week. It could be the following week. All right. So, but the most important thing is detaching your energies momentarily, quieting your energies down, your mind, resting up, doing something exclusively just for you. So, could be reclaiming your independence, reclaiming your happiness, all those things that don't include the attachments of other things and other people. That could be just taking a day off from work, just to enjoy yourself. All right, so following the Four of Swords, the last card on the Six of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, she's always capable of gossip. She's a great communicator, but the Queen of Swords usually indicates that there's some sort of major action or decision that you're about to undergo. Now, remember, it cross mirrors over there to that Two of Swords, so it may be something not necessarily pressing, but two things that may come up for you this week that you need to take care of. All right. That would be her. That would be you. Very determined. Like I said before, she's a great communicator. She's capable of also entertaining gossip. So don't get yourself caught up in any types of gossip feeds. And if you don't, then you should be okay. All right. So the shadow energy here for your reading this week is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, Four of Hearts just represents the home. It represents relationships that you have with other people, whether it's family members, friends, romantic partners. Even number of cups energetically, what you put out there is what you're going to get back. The quality time spent could be spent with those people closest and nearest and dearest to you, eating out at restaurants or diners. Okay, so that is the Four of Cups. All right, so this is what I have for you this week. Gemini, I decided to pull out another deck here to throw additional messages to your spread. This is Message of Love Oracle deck, and primarily is for, because I don't often do the love readings that I used to do. These messages could be for those Geminis who are already in partnerships. It could be for the singles. And the message is for almost anybody who needs to hear them, okay? So if they're useful, so be it. If not, don't worry about it. All right, additional messages here for Gemini. And I do apologize if I sound rushed. I really am tired and I need to lay my ass down somewhere. Okay, I'm doing too much this week. Anyway, additional messages here for Gemini. First message here for you is regret. There we go, Seven of Wands. I wish this never happened. Second message is third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Third and final message here for you is reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. All right. Very important in a relationship. Gemini, this is what I have for you this week. Always keep in mind it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. You guys, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Throw the comments in. I appreciate the comments. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me. Gemini, and I shall talk to you real soon. Ciao.